Okay, my name is Financius Pedro Firando. I am from class M1. Today I want to read what is management. Management is essential for an organised life and necessary to run all types of management. Good management is the backbone of successfully organization. Managing life means getting things done to achieve life's objective, and managing an organization means getting things done with and through other people to achieve its objective. Whether management is an art or science will continue to be a subject of debate. However, most management thinkers agree that some form of formal academic management background help in managing successfully. Precisely, all CEO are university graduates, hence the reason for including business degree program in all academic institutions. Management is a set of principles relating to the function of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. And the application of this principle is harvesting physical, financial, human, and informal resource efficiently and efficiently to achieve organizational goals. Definition of management. Many management thinkers have defined management in their own ways. For example, Van Fleet and Peterson define management as a set of activities direct at the efficient and effective utilization of resources in the pursuit of one or more goals. Magnuson, Mosley, and Petrie define management as working with human, financial, and physical resources to achieve organizational objectives by performing the planning, organizing, leading, and controlling function. Greitner's definition of management. Management is a problem-solving process of efficiently achieving organizational objectives through the efficient use of scarce resources in a changing environment. According to F. V. Taylor, management is an art of knowing what to do, when to do, and see that is done in the best and cheapest way. According of Harold Cohns, management is an art of getting things done through and with the people in formally organized groups. It is an art of creating an environment in which people can perform and individuals and can cooperate towards an attainment of group goals. A leader has certain inherent qualities and traits which assist him in playing a direct role and wielding commanding influence with others. Leadership is an integral part of management and play a vital role in managerial operations, while management is an integral component of technical as well as social process. The practice of management is old as human civilization. However, the study of management is a systematic and scientific way, as a distinct body of knowledge is only of recent origin. Management, in some form or another, is an integral part of living and essential wherever human efforts are to be undertaken to achieve desired objective. The basic ingredients of management are always at play, whether we manage our life or our business. For example, let us look at the manager role of a simple housewife and how she uses the managerial ingredients in managing the home. First, she prepares her house, household and its needs. She forecasts the needs of the household for a period of a week or a month or longer. She takes stock of the resource and any consequent on this resource. She plans and organizes her resource to obtain the maximum benefit out of these resources. She monitors and controls the household budget and expense and other activities in a large household. She divides the work among other members and coordinates their activities. She encourages and motivates them to do their best in completing their activities. She is always in search of improvement, mention goals, resources, and means to attain these goals. These ingredients generally are the basic function of management. Management can be defined in detail in the following categories: management as a process, management as an activity, management as a discipline, as a group, as a science, as an art, as a profession. The concept of management is as old as the human race itself. The concept of family itself requires that life be organized and resources of food are appointed in a manner so as to maximize the utility of such resources, taking people steps to safeguard the family from attacks by wild animals, planning on where to go fishing and hunting, and whom to go with, organize these groups into chiefs and hunting and fish bands where sheep give discretion, and soon are all subtle ingredients of management and organization. A study of various people around the world show good example of organizational structure and organizational evolution of the years. A village open market in a tribe and a large department store in a modern city serve the same needs as similar fashion, which is putting things together that people need. While the tribal organization was simple in nature, the modern organization is much more sophisticated and complex with many technological innovations. However, the basic form of management and organizational structure seems to have excited since the beginning of organized human activity. Given the record of history show the application of some current management technique as back as 500 BC when the ancient Sumerians used write records in assisting governmental operations. The Egyptian pyramids built as early as 3000 BC record the organized effort of over 1000 workers. It would be natural to assume that all functions of modern management, namely planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, play a significant role in the construction of these monuments. Similar, the early civilization of India bears witness to organized living. Management as a system is not only an essential element of an organized society but also an integral part of life. When we talk about managing our life, managing life is not much different from managing an organization, and this art of management has been with us from time immemorial. Just as will manage life is much better organized, goal-oriented, and successfully. Good management of an organization makes the difference between the success and the failure of the organization. Perhaps the importance of management was highlighted by the late President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, when he said the role of management in our society is critical in human progress. It serves to identify a good needs of our time, to improve standard of living for all people through the effective utilization of human and material source. Similarly, Peter F. Drucker, another management authority, has emphasized the importance of management to social living. He proclaimed nearly 25 years ago that effective management was becoming the main resources of development and that it was most need resource for developing nation. Manager's job is highly crucial to the success of any organization. The more complex the organization, the more crucial is to the manager's role in it. A good manager makes things happen. The importance of management in any organization was emphasized by Professor Leonard R. Style in his address to a group of management development specialists as follows. There are basically five primary functions of management. These are: 1. Planning, 2. Organizing, 3. Staffing, 4. Directing, 5. Controlling. 1. Planning. Planning is future-oriented and determines organization's direction. It is a rational and systematic way of making decisions today that will affect the future of the company. It is a kind of organized foresight as well as collective insight. It involves predicting of the future as well as attempting to control the event. It involves the ability to force the effect of current action in the long run in the future. 2. Organizing. Organizing requires a formal structure of authority and the direction and flow of such authority, through which work subdivisions are divided, arranged, and coordinated so that each part relates to the other part in a united and coherent manner so as to attain the prescribed objective. 3. Staffing. Staffing is function of hiring and retaining a suitable workforce for the enterprise both at managerial as well as non-managerial level. It involves the process of recruiting, training, developing, compensating, and evaluating employees and maintaining this workforce with proper incentive and motivation. Since the human element is the most vital factor in the process of management, it is important to recruit the right personnel for directing. The directing function is concerned with leadership, communication, motivation, and supervision, so that the employee perform their activities in the most efficient manner possible in order to achieve the desired goals. 5. Controlling. The function of control consists of those activities that are undertaken to ensure that the events do not deviate from the prearranged plans, according to Coons and O'Donnell. Controlling is the measurement and correction of performance activities of subordinates in order to make sure that the enterprise objective and plans desired to obtain them are being accomplished. The controlling function involves A. Establishment of standard performance, B. Measurement of actual performance, C. Measuring actual performance with the predetermined standard and finding out the definition, D. Taking correction action. All these 5 functions of management are closely interlinked. However, these functions are highly indistinguishable and virtually unrecognizable on the job. It is necessary, though, to put each function squarely into focus and deal with it.